let's see if this is done. Downloading. It's done downloading. So we're gonna do how big? Oh my god, it was 2 gigs. That's huge. CD Supabase ls cd docker ls. Let's do a docker compose up. Variables are not set. All right, so we need to set the variable for have a lot of. All right, let's do. Let's go to. Where I set the variable cd. All right, so let's go to. Let's do. I guess I'll do it from in here. Open Supabase. This window. Ah, shoot, that's not what I want to do. Let me switch it. Reset. And we'll say new window. All right, so we have our Supabase in here. We want to get it started. We need to. Let's go to Docker. Let's go to Docker. So env.example. And we need to set up passwords for all of this. How did we do it last time? We did. All right, so follow the steps here. So let me copy that. And I'm gonna go over to here. So let's see how to get Superbase hosted locally. Before you begin, you need to follow the file. We need to have Git and Docker, so we have that already. Installing Superbase, so we did the clone. Step 1. I wonder what that does. And then we did Superbase project. Copy the files. All right, so let's do that. We're gonna copy the files into a separate folder. Copy the fake. Switch to the project. All right, so let's do that. I am going to do that inside of the terminal. So let's go to. We have Superbase locally. Let's go here and we're gonna say another. We're gonna do mkdir. I can actually do it inside of the specified project, right? So we're gonna say cprf. So copy rf, and then we're gonna say Supabase Docker star, and we're gonna copy it into the Speak Precisely AI folder, and we're going to say enter. So the reason that I am doing that is so that we can have the Supabase Docker image as part of the, so it can be customized for the Speak Precisely application. All right. Now we are going to say, so now we need to copy the fake var. So cp Supabase docker.env example to Speak Precisely AI dot env. Is that right? I suppose. All right, we can always move it later, right? So let's say cd speak precisely AI ls. Oh, okay. Shoot. So I copied the. All right, so let's do mkdir docker. Let's move. Let's move. All right, let's just do it from in here actually, because I did not mean to have all these files in here. Let's take all of these files over here. Let's move them inside of this Docker folder. That's what I really meant to do. Was there anything else that was part of there that shouldn't be? Volumes. I think that's everything. All right, so we got that. And now we are going to go back into the terminal and we're going to cd docker ls. And we are going to say docker compose. Guess we can do the pull first. See how big this actually is. While that is happening, I will go here and I will say is it going to be specified? Let me see. So let's go into let's go into here. CD studio speak precisely, and we're gonna say Gemini. And can I do slash specify? Trying to all right. So this is doing its thing over here. I'm trying to see. Maybe it's because it keeps trying to go to the Gemini CLI when I'm trying to do the task. This worked in the past. Invalid consumer. What if I do specify and I do init? Let's just do that. Specify init and let's do here. Template files will be merged with existing content. May overwrite. No. How will I change the? How will I change the? How would I change the AI that it's using? Because right now it's trying to use Gemini CLI, but Gemini CLI is saying that it doesn't have a. Let me try this. If I check. Gemini CLI is available. Gemini CLI is available. Let's see. Let me see. Init. All right, so I'm gonna copy this error right here. And I'm gonna say, go to another Gemini. When using the Spec Kit, is it Spec? Spec Kit slash task. When using slash Spec Kit task, dot task to write out the tasks, I'm getting this error. That error would be, oops. Let's copy that, and we're gonna, I'm just copying the error message that I got. And let's see how the Docker is doing as well over here. And everything is pulled. Now we gotta do a Docker compose up. Let's get that started. What? Oh, forgot the Docker. All right, so that's happening. Let's go back over to Gemini to see how we can fix our kilo error. The permission denied means that Gemini CLI, which SpecKit uses, is trying to access the Google Cloud service but isn't configured. The error specifically points to project default, which is a placeholder. The tool needs to be associated with the valid cloud. I thought I could use Gemini for. Ooh, Superbase DB failed. Why is that? I thought I could use Gemini. So let's change it then. Let's see if I can change it to something else. I'm using Kilo. Let's see. So if we do, all right, so let's try it again. Specify init AI Kilo. What it's supposed to be. It would be kilo code. Let's say yes. Hopefully we don't lose everything. All right. So that's done allegedly. So now if I go to Spec Kit and I say spec kit.task, Let's see if it's able to come up with anything now. So let's try that. Let me see. Terminate. Let's try another one. Spec Kit / or dot tasks. All right, let's see if this request is able to go. Oh, still not able to go through. It's still trying to use the Google CLI. All right, let me check the code here then. Why is it? Okay, so let me see if I can do this in the Gemini CLI then. If I go to, what if I do /specify dot task? No, it's not /specify, it would be /SpecKit dot tasks. How would I use this in the Gemini CLI? I could do specify check. So the specify check works. Okay. So if we say analyzing check report, all right. Let's say yes. So how do I get to the one for the execution of bash? Yes. How do I get to the one for the yes. I'm trying to create the task list. All right. Spec Kit. After running that, your AI coding agent will have access to these / commands for structured development. So if I do specify init again dot or specify init dot let's see what it says. Specify implement user authentication. Why didn't the work? So all right, so if we do specify init dot over here, yes. And if we revert to, let's say Gemini CLI for now, sh. All right, so now if we were to do, you're already in the project directory, start using the / command with your agent.
Lunch break.
So if we do spec kit /task /task, that is. It says no such file or directory. Using with your AI agent. So, but I'm in, so Gemini. And we do okay, can I do that there? Sweet. All right, so the files are being generated. Finally, for some reason in the Kilo code in Android Studio, it was not picking up, but in Gemini CLI, it was able to pick up. So that's a good thing. Let's say one. I am going to check to see what happened with Supabase. It says DB is unhealthy. I'm gonna try to pull it up again. All right, when we get back, we'll check out the Superbase DB container not starting up, and we'll try to figure that out, get that started, and then we should be able to have something up, and then we can try to implement the first feature. So we'll see. All right, but let's go to break. Let's go to break.
It was all good, just a prompt to go. Lines of light made my circuits glow. Now I'm drowning in a sea of code. A bug, a glitch, and the system slowed. I reached too far. Try to debug fate, but the tokens fail, and it's too late. I'm down, down and out of tokens. The lines are cracked, the code is broken. Helpless now, the screen's unspoken. It was all good, just a prompt to go. Syntax screams like a ghost in the shell. Loops on fire, dragging me through hell. Error whispers where my dreams once dwelled. Each click feels like a shattered spell.
I thought I thought I'd win, but now I'm trapped in this